During the night of violence this past weekend, videos were doctored by far-right activists to try to make the Trump side look like the victims. Ivanka Trump pounced on this sentiment, amplifying it by tweeting, "The media's near total silence about the physical violence being perpetrated against conservatives is shameful and dangerous. Just imagine the outrage and indignation if this went the other way. Violence is never the answer, and instigators must be condemned and prosecuted." What has Ivanka tweeted to condemn Kyle Rittenhouse, who was held up by her father and his supporters as a hero? Nothing that I could find. What has she tweeted in support of one of his victims, Anthony Huber, who was murdered trying to stop Rittenhouse as he tried to flee after killing someone? Nothing that I could find from Ivanka. So Ivanka's selective support for people willing to commit violence to keep her in power tells you what we've always told you about Ivanka Trump. She's like her father, wrapped up in a prettier package, which makes her far more dangerous. To be clear about who Kyle Rittenhouse is, since the Trump crime family refuses to denounce him, here's a clip from Hannah Giddings, the girlfriend of Anthony Huber, who was murdered by Kyle Rittenhouse.
We had been being pushed south down Sheridan Road for a while, and we were very close to our house where we were walking, and I was about to say to him, like, let's just go home when we get up to where we live. And before I could even get those words out of my mouth, we hear gunshots a couple blocks up ahead of us. And for a minute, we were just kind of looking around, waiting to see what would happen. Then people started running like crazy, like in the opposite direction. And then we see Kyle Rittenhouse running down the street, maybe 15, 20 feet away from us. And everybody is shouting that he had just shot somebody, he killed somebody. They were yelling for someone to grab him. And Anthony was just that type of person. He was not going to let an armed active shooter hurt anybody else. And he ran off after him and tried to take this kid down, this kid who was running around waving a semi-automatic assault rifle. And he had nothing on him. We weren't armed. We were not armed. We had our skateboards with us. And he still ran and tried to take him down and ended up getting murdered in the process.